Pressure rises to 3 million degrees and the temperature rises. Due to this layer, a strong magnetic field is created on Saturn. The third layer forms the core of Saturn. Saturn's core is made of silicate heavy metals. Saturn's core is approximately 10 times larger than the Earth LS surface. The temperature rises to plus 11,700 degrees in the core. It releases 2.5 times more energy to the solar system than the energy it buys. Due to the released energy, the lack of energy in the solar system is regulated. Perhaps without these two gas planets, the solar system would be lifeless due to lack of energy. That is, a dead system where living organisms would not be able to live. It fills the energy gap in the two swan planets in the solar system. If this problem did not exist, that is, if these double swan planets did not give energy to the solar system, then the Earth would become a cold planet like Mars due to the lack of energy in the solar system. This Jesus means the destruction of living things on Earth. The core, which is considered the third layer of Saturn, has a thickness of 25,000 kilometers. Saturn is located at a distance of 1430 million km from the Sun. The speed of rotation around the Sun is 10 km/s. Saturn has completed one cycle around the Sun for 10,760 Earth day. The mass of Saturn is 95 Earth. It is currently a heavy planet in the solar system. The volume is 1114 places together. Saturn is the lowest planet in the solar system. Its hardness is 0.687 g per centimeter. Its area is 268 times larger than the Earth. Saturn's gravity is close to Earth's gravity. Its gravity is equal to 10.44 m per s. Its radius is equal to 60,268 kilometers. It completes its rotation around its axis in 10.32 hours. The temperature of Saturn is low plus 2,000 degrees, high plus 11,700 degrees. Uranium. Uranus is one of the planets belonging to the gas group in the solar system. It is the seventh in terms of distance from the Sun, the third in diameter, and the fourth in mass. Despite the fact that Uranus belongs to the gas group, its atmosphere is completely covered by a layer of ice. As Uranus receives solar energy, it receives 400 times less energy from the Earth than the ratio of the energy it receives from the Sun. In the atmosphere of Uranus, wind blows from west to east at a speed of about 240 m per second. This high-speed wind causes Uranus to spin on its axis at high speed. Uranus rotates on its axis at an angle of 97,860. This means that Uranus rotates upside down on its axis. According to this characteristic of Uranus, there are 42 years of night on one side of the planet and 42 years of day on the other side. During this long night and day, the wind blows non-stop on the planet. Along with other elements, Uranus' atmosphere contains more molecular hydrogen and gel than other planets. The massive core of Uranus is 0.55, 3.7 times that of the Earth. The density of its core is greater than the density of the Earth by 9 g per cubic centimeter. The pressure of the nucleus of Uranus is 8 million times greater than that of the Earth, and the temperature is 5,000 degrees higher. Saturn, Jupiter, Uranus, and Neptune belonging to the gas group are very different from each other. Uranus is 2.8 billion kilometers from the Sun. The rotation speed around the Sun is 7 km/s. The period of rotation around the Sun is equal to 30,685 Earth days. The gravity of Uranus is 14.6 times that of the Earth. Its volume is 472.29, equal to the volume of the Earth. Its density is equal to 1.27 g per cubic centimeter. Its area is 113.5 times larger than the area of the Earth. Gravity is 8.87 m per s. It has a strong magnetic field. The radius of Uranus is 24,311 kilometers. Uranus has 13 large satellites. Uranus rotates around its axis in 17.23 hours. The temperature in the atmosphere of Uranus are almost the same, low minus 224 degrees, medium 220 degrees, high minus 216 degrees. Neptune. Neptune belongs to the gas group in the solar system and is the 8th place in the row. The color of the planet is blue. This color is given by methane gas in the planet's atmosphere. A planet is basically made up of three parts: atmosphere, mantle, and core. The composition of Manti consists of water, ammonia, and methane. The weight of the mantis is 10 times greater than the weight of the Earth. Although Uranus and Neptune look similar to each other from the outside, they do not resemble each other according to their internal structure. In the solar system, the big wind is blowing in the atmosphere of Neptune. The wind speed in Neptune's atmosphere reaches 2,100 kilometers per h. Neptune releases 2.61 times of energy to the Sun system than the energy it receives from the Sun. Neptune rotates around its axis at an angle of 28.3 degrees. This makes Neptune similar to the Earth. The inner structure of Neptune consists of 4 parts. The thickness of the first atmospheric layer constitutes 10–20% of the total thickness of Neptune. The second layer is the lower atmosphere. It consists mainly of hydrogen, gel, and methane. The third layer is the mantle. Basically, the hydrogen, ammonia, methane consists of ice. The fourth layer consists of frozen stone. This stone mainly consists of iron, nickel, and silicate. The pressure on this core is 7 million times greater than the pressure on the surface of the Earth. The distance of Neptune from the Sun is 4.55 billion kilometers. The speed of rotation around the Sun is estimated at 5.5 km/s. One cycle around the Sun is 60,225 Earth day. Its volume is 47138. Its area is 108 times, and its gravity is 17.15 times that of the Earth. Its density was equal to 1.638 g per cubic centimeter. Gravity is equal to 11.15 m per s. Its radius is about 24,341 kilometers. It completes its rotation around its axis in 16 hours. It has a magnetic field. The temperature is low -214, medium -180, high +300. Middle cloud begins. Dwarf planets are located in the first row. After these planets, small celestial bodies settle. Comets settle in the middle cloudy area. Because these areas are very far from the Earth, the modern aircrafts that are special to us have been able to study these areas very poorly.